Yo, what's up? This is Usher, and you're watching Beyond the Talent. Yeah, man.
Welcome to Beyond the Talent. I'm Jennia Frederick, and today we have an all-access pass to Usher. Yeah, I said it. But then stay tuned because we've got multi-platinum recording artist Estelle. Follow me on the journey. Beyond the Talent, let's go. Our first guest, Usher, has won over 80 awards, including 8 Grammys, as well as 8 American Music Awards. Since his rise to fame in the late 1990s, Usher has sold over 65 million records worldwide and is ranked one of the best-selling artists of all time. Usher gave us an exclusive backstage pass and discussed his fame and what it's like to be the major success he is today. This is Beyond the Talent. For my interview with Usher, I got to travel to one of my favorite cities, New York. And although I was prepared and excited, something unexpected always seems to come up.
Nah, I mean, it's not cool, but at this point, there's nothing that I can do about it. You know, that's why I told y'all to leave a little earlier, man. All right, peace.
What happened? Who was that?
Camera lighting dudes. They ran about half an hour late coming from Hoboken.
Well, that still puts us in enough time, you know, set up and everything.
No, it does not. I've never worked with these dudes before. I don't know where the setup is gonna be yet.
Yeah, but calm down, because all these backstages seem to be the same. You know what to do. Right.
This is the thing. We have a certain amount of time for setup, and then we got Usher exactly at 3 o'clock. They told us specifically, you got Usher from 3 o'clock to 3:10, maybe 3:12, and then he's got to go do another interview, and then he's got to perform.
We flew all the way out here for a 10-minute interview?
I didn't tell you that part?
No, you did not tell me that part. I got all these damn questions. What am I supposed to, like, that's crazy to me.
I was thinking, you know how they say, oh, you got 15 minutes and then it ends up being 25, 30. I'm thinking,
usually the
you know,
time they
it could
say
be
you
something like
have
that.
is how it goes.
No, I'm hoping we get about half an hour with them. You know, we're gonna keep it positive. Listen, don't be stressed. Take a breath. It's gonna be all right. You're good at this. This is what you do. This is what you do. I
had to literally get there, get dressed, and show up backstage. Oh my God, the pressure's on. The record label's in there. His assistant is in there. His bodyguard is in there. Like, I don't know, punch him in the face. I don't know why he was in there. But he sits down. My heart is beating out of my chest. And on top of it, he looks absolutely amazing. Oh, and he smells really good.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I don't know what to say first. I don't know what to do first. I have cards in front of me and they look like Chinese. OMG. We have an all-access pass to Usher. Singer, dancer, producer, writer. Usher Raymond, what's up?
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm good.
Yeah, you good?
I am.
Cool.
He's cuter in person. Okay, so Usher, you've been on top for a very long time. You're still young, but you're considered a veteran.
Yeah.
What's it like being on top?
Better than being on the bottom.
Hey!
But you know, rather it's a tour, rather it's an album, you know, the one thing that I consistently look forward to is the fans. You know, obviously their approval by way of hearing the music, enjoying it, also buying a ticket to see me perform live. For me, you know, this is art. Every album that I do with an intent of making something that'll last forever. And hopefully that the fans will really enjoy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Yeah.
And
on top.
Right, hello. And the fans, you know, they see the final product. Mm-hmm. The glitz, the glam. I read that you're doing something like 1,000 crunches.
No, I had to, you know what? I had to fall off the crunches for a minute. Yeah.
I feel better because I tried it. Yeah. I got to like 72 instead.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was like a full day of crunches. It was the worst thing ever.
A really big moment, I saw you dancing on stage with Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. And the look on your face was kind of like, I could die right now. What did that moment feel like for you?
I mean, it's one of the greatest moments in my career. To be able to share the stage with a mentor of mine, someone who, you know, for many years I emulated, and obviously was influenced by, to be able to, share the stage with him for the 30-year anniversary of he and his group was an honor for me. It was just yet another moment to be added to the history of great moments for me as a performer, and I'll never forget it.
Keep it locked for more with Usher. He has to be one of the hardest working men in show business. We'll show you. Stay tuned.
What's happening? It's your girl Estelle, and you are watching Beyond the Talent.
Welcome back to Beyond the Talent. If you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot. I'm with Usher, backstage. OMG. A lot of people don't know this, but one of Michael Jackson's goals early on was to be one of the biggest stars in the world. And I don't really believe in accidents. My question for you is, what is your motivator? What is at the back of all the talent, all the perspiration that you put into this?
Well, I mean, sure as we all have to set goals for ourselves, I mean, our planned destination is to be busy and to, adjust to whatever you're introduced to. And what I mean by that is, okay, as an entertainer, I started off as a singer. I grew to become a dancer and a performer. After becoming a performer, then I became an actor. After becoming an actor, I became an entrepreneur. After becoming an entrepreneur, I became an entertainer on a different level of introducing other artists. Then, after that, I became a mentor.
Right.
So I think just to continue to evolve in a way that is beneficial for growth of myself and others, my likeness to continue to be remembered throughout history and associated with something great.
Wow.
For me, there's a mantra that I've lived by, and it is that the journey of the destination is really what it's all about. The pursuit is more important than the actual destination. So as long as you are moving, as long as you are working, that is the destination.
Wow.
Yeah, the journey. But really it is simply that, the journey is the destination.
Did anybody ever tell you that your dream was too big, that you couldn't do it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there were people who, had their doubts. As I said, art is subjective. Some people have an opinion they like about it, and of course they're entitled to because they're paying their money for it. But, I never let that stop me. I've always been able to turn my hate into great and not really accept any down moments, low peaks as a failure, but yet a lesson to teach me how to be better, stronger, more wise, and resilient. I really have never gotten into the negative stuff. I don't really absorb it.
Wow, that was kind of going to be my next question, but that's like good advice to give to someone, to not allow the negative in.
Yeah. Turn your hate to great, baby.
Hello. I was in the UK, saw you on the Graham Norton show.
Yeah.
You were awesome and funny. Are you going to do any more acting, funny stuff?
I'd like to. I don't know if comic relief would be the next step for me, but I mean, I think I'm funny. I might be a little dry humor, but my humor may be a little bit slower.
It was funny. I was like, is Usher being funny right now?
Yeah, I'm a little sarcastic, witty. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Nice. An aspiring actor, singer, dancer. What advice would you give them? They want to make it.
You want to make it? Then don't do it for the glory of it. Do it for the passion of it, because it's not guaranteed that it will happen. Of course, you can be positive, and you should be positive. But at the same time, it doesn't happen overnight. There are special cases and people who have incredible talent, And even those people have to be nurtured by the right people, you know, steadfast. And I guess my greatest bit of advice is work hard, be a student.
Well, I know that you have a lot to do to get ready for your concert.
Yeah.
It was amazing talking to you.
It's a pleasure talking
And
to you.
inspiring.
Thank you.
And deep.
Thank you.
We didn't get to the funny today, but
Yeah.
who knows. Thank you so much for watching.
We
Beyond
did.
the
We
Tal-
actually did it earlier.
We did?
If you see those pictures, you really gonna laugh.
Oh, MG, pun intended. I'm Jennia Frederique. You're watching Beyond the Talent. Usher Raymond, thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetie.
Appreciate it. Special thanks to Usher for taking the time out of his tour to chop it up with me. Stay tuned because up next, I'm talking to Estelle.
What's happening? This is Estelle, and stay tuned for more right here on Beyond the Talent.
Stay tuned.
Hey, yo, what up? It's Game, man. You're watching Beyond the Talent. Well, it's kind of me, because I've been Beyond the Talent. Everybody take care, man.
British-born Estelle is an R&B singer, songwriter, rapper, and producer. Her 2004 debut album, The 18th Day, hit the top 40 of the official UK charts. Estelle's unique sound has earned her numerous awards and accolades, including a Grammy and World Music Award. I got to sit down with Estelle for an in-depth look into her world and future. I love your music.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you for it, but thank you for being you.
Thank you, man.
Because when you came on the scene, you were confident, fashion
Thank you.
savvy, down. You're a fashion icon. You gotta know
Oh,
that.
wow. Thank you.
You don't know that?
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
No, you're amazing.
Thank you,
and I remember like a lot of the British scene was pretty hot over here,
Right.
but it was mostly rock. Adele was hot and Amy, and I was especially happy when you burst into the scene because black music was being represented, without a doubt.
Good.
But the face of it was not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I first heard Amy Winehouse, I didn't see her,
Right.
so I was like, "Oh, who's this fat black girl
Ah!
singing?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she had this.
She sounded like some old Dinah, some
Yes!
old, but yeah, I know.
And I was really happy to see the UK going so hard on the Motown sound that Black Americans had just kind of pushed aside.
Right. Well, listen, I grew up on it. You know, my mom would always play that in the house. My grandma and then would play in the house. My auntie and then would play. And I grew up in a black music household. You know, like, and then when I went to school, I heard, you know, like pop, and I heard Guns N' Roses, and I heard all that stuff too. So it was never a thing about splitting up the music. It was just like what was good. You know, so when I heard Diana Ross, and you know, like my mom was a huge fan of them. She loved like Diana Ross and the Supremes and all them. That became my thing. Like I just loved what they looked like. I loved what they represented, and I just loved the presentation. You know, I think it was beyond and before its time at the time. You know, and they were taken from London. They were taken from Vida Sassoon for the hair, and they were taken from Mary Quant for the makeup, and they were, you know, and they were creating a brand new brand. So for me, I was just like, man, I'm just gonna pay tribute a little bit because I like it, you know. And so I did the makeup, and we did it like that, and we did different colors and evolved it, made it younger, but it was still in tribute to them because I feel like they gave us the template. They're the reason Destiny's Child exists. They're the reason 90% of any group you can think of right now exists. Those girl groups in the 50s and 60s.
Right.
So that was my thank you.
When did you decide that you were going to do music? How old were you?
I think I was about 17. And I figured that I liked it. I enjoyed it. I got most of my day's joy out of it. And I said, frick it, I'm just gonna do it. And it got compounded by the age of 18, about 19, when I think I got made redundant from my job again, and I was kind of over it. Or I was like, man, listen. So at that point, I went and set up my own label. I got distributors in the UK, and we put out CDs. We just kept going.
I love it.
Got bored of it.
Go getter.
Hell yes. Find a way to do it. Go get it.
And you spent your own money, right?
Hell yes, absolutely. I think you gotta believe in yourself, you know? And that's my mentality to now. Man, look, I'll spend it because I believe in it.
You grew up listening to a lot of religious music and in a religious household. When you write, are you ever nervous about what your parents are going to think? You know, if you're writing about a boy or sex or...
You know what, the good thing is about that, like, my parents got over it early. My mom got over it super early. She, you know, I was definitely the more mouthy of the kids.
Really?
You know, like, I mean, I'm the oldest girl, so I had to have an opinion, you know, and my mom was definitely used to my point of view at all times, as much as I was extremely quiet, you know. So when it came to rapping or writing or singing, she was kind of like, yeah, she's pretty much gonna say what's on her mind. It's gonna come out in the song, you know, at the very least. So she got over it early. I think for me, my biggest challenge is I curse a lot. So my biggest challenge is getting it.
I love to curse.
Sometimes there's no substitute for an F word or a B-bomb. There's no substitute for it.
The other night, I cursed when I saw you. You didn't hear it. You were at a party, and I said, her shoes are the Now, is that a sin? No. Your shoes were the other night, by the way.
Thank you, darling.
We were at a Solange party, and you had on a banging suit, but the shoes kind of...
took the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you won.
Thank you.
You won on the shoe game.
Thank you. I try.
Coming up, more up close and personal with Estelle. Follow her on her Instagram and Twitter, y'all. Estelle Darlings. Okay, sex or shoes?
Jesus. Don't.
Hey, this is Ziggy Marley and you're watching Beyond the Talent.
You ran up on Kanye. Now, a lot of people have to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
What did you say?
All right, so you have to bear in mind
swag.
this is 2003. So he wasn't like Yeezy now.
Okay.
He was
Stratosphere. He was still Earth.
Still
breathing air.
He was still on Earth. So, you know, and I wasn't even excited about him more than I was excited about John Legend. Because I heard his voice on his mixtapes and I was like, yeah, that song Used to Love You. On the mixtapes, the super demo version. And I was like, that bass line with his voice, oh my God. And I listened to that song for about a month back to back at home. And you know, my guy at the time, I was like, yo, there's something with this song and this guy, and I have a feeling we're gonna do some amazing things together.
Wow.
I just had this, and I just kept saying it, and he was like, all right. So when I go to LA,
imagine the energy that was spinning as you listened to the music, what was going out into the ethers. I believe, like, it's all energy.
It was magical. I was listening to the mixtape a block down the street at the hotel, and I walked up to Roscoe's.
That's crazy.
And I went inside, and he was sat there eating, and I was like,
come on.
Where you go? Hold up. I said, Jesus, if you're here, please let him come out. I mean, I ordered my food. And then when I sat outside, I was like, Jesus, please let him come outside so I can say something to him, please. I mean, who has the audacity kind of thing? So he comes outside. And so I said, thank you, Jesus. All right, cool. So I went up to him. I was like,
energy was already swirling,
it was already
though.
there. It was meant to happen. It was supposed to happen. So I asked him, I said to him, I'm a big fan of you. I love you. But where's John Legend? Can I talk to him? I really want to work with him. He's like, yeah. He had a problem with his phone. He was like, yeah. Take my number. Call me later. Come to studio. So I did. And I went there. And I actually was just chilling. And I was talking to John. I didn't realize it was him. I hadn't seen him. Didn't know what he looked like. And then he came, he went into the studio in the booth to sing, and he was like, that was him. Did y'all connect? And I was like,
That's crazy.
So then he came out, and then we started talking. We stayed friends off of that.
Nice.
And he'd always come over and see me doing my stuff, and put me on his tours, and we'd work and whatnot. So it was my homie.
When your song American Boy came out, me and my girls, we lived because growing up, I grew up in Indiana, and we'd always talked about how much we loved black boys. We loved black boys. But when we went to Europe, American boys and the French and the British boys are completely, it's not just melanin.
No.
We're not just liking them for the color.
Whole other spin.
It's completely, I mean, you know, black boys, obviously they grew up in the hood. It's totally different. What are the differences to you?
I'll say British guys or European guys are a bit more direct.
Yes.
They're a lot more direct with if they like you, if they want to say something to you, just in the context of like, you know, guys versus girls. That's the main difference. Other than that, they're pretty much the same.
They're not the same to me.
You know, the accent's
the swag
different.
is totally,
No, that's right. The accent's
swag
different.
is completely different.
The swag is slightly different. American boys are catching up to British guys swag-wise. They're starting to wear clothes that are a little bit more fitted and not feeling crazy about it. That suits are more tailored, which is fantastic. We like that. I was over baggy suits with big shoulders.
Me too.
I've never been into them. Never liked them.
Yeah, I'm glad the boys are wearing.
I'm so happy that the sports stars have started to get a bit more tailored. It makes me so happy. If I see it, like, remember when I first came out, when I first started coming over here, I would see
It was all baggy.
It was all baggy, and then they'd have the shirts with the collars over the top
and the
pointy,
collars pulled
and then
over.
It would upset my soul, and it would upset me.
Yeah.
It's fashion stuff.
We do this thing, we do it either or.
Oh Lord.
So you have to pick one.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Some you might want. No, I'm not going to give you any clues, but you have to pick one. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. LA or London?
Oh, London.
New York or LA?
New York.
Jamaica, Sierra Leone?
Oh, Geelong?
No.
Can I just mix it together? I mean, no, that's hard. That's hard. I've yet to go to Sierra Leone, but I feel like I live in a consistent state of Sierra Leone because my aunties and everyone go every 2 seconds, come back, and we all speak to each other in Creole. It's so, you know, my family, we all talk like that, so it's a hard one. It's a hard one. I love Jamaica though.
Is it
I
Sierra?
feel like Sierra Leone. I think it's gonna be Sierra Leone. It's gonna be Sierra Leone.
Okay, sex or shoes?
Jesus. Don't.
Sex or shoes?
I'll say shoes.
Shoes. How about sex?
Sexy
While
shoes. Sexy
you're in shoes.
Sex in shoes. High five. There you go.
Yes, sex
There you
in
go. I'm gonna start
shoes.
making up my own
Okay.
third options. Okay.
Okay. Free clothes or
Lord.
free food for the rest of your life?
Free clothes.
Me too.
Especially if it's Stella McCartney or YSL.
Thank you so much for sitting down and
No
talking to
problem.
me,
That's
Estelle.
fine. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, darling.
Yes. Where can we find you?
On Twitter, on Instagram, at Estelle Darlings, both Twitter. So I say my T's.
Twitter.
And then also on Facebook /Estelle.
I'm just happy I got through the whole interview not talking like this because it's a bit
Lord.
contagious, but I'm sure.
Oh no. What?
It was work, but I think I did.
Oh my goodness.